Welcome to my studio. For the past 17 years, I've had the pleasure of sewing Liturgical Vesture with my partner, Tildy Ellis. During those years, we've come up with a method we like to use for designing Liturgical Vesture. The first thing we like to do is meet with the people who will actually be wearing the vestments. Get an idea of what their needs are, where they're coming from. The next thing we like to do is visit the actual space that the vesture would be worn in. It gives us an idea of lighting, architecture, just what would be appropriate for that particular space. And then we come back to our reference library and we find different textures, shades, detail, and trims. Tildy and I have collected materials from all over the world so that we may best honor the particular people and the particular church. And what I'm making now is the edge strip. The next time you shake hands with the priest, take a look at the edge of his vestment, and there's an edge that's folded under that you barely see, and it finishes off the vestment. That's the part I'm making now. I press it. I make many, many hundreds of inches of this, and then this will be the edge that folds around on the cuff that finishes the edge of the vestment. All right, now I'm going to stitch the bias trim that I previously made along the edge of the vestment. And this will get pressed and top stitched down. Now this is part of the design work that I do. This vestment has been cut for the priest for his measurements. And now what I do is I will pin on the front trim. This is called the orphrey. And just to get an idea of what it's looking like. And this is where we do the design work, where we figure out what trim goes on and what we're going to tweak or not tweak. And then now here on this edge, this is that piece of bias trim that I made previously. I've stitched it on like so. And that makes the edge of the vestment, that'll be the edge of where his hand comes out. If you give me a moment, I'd like to swap out the red chasuble for a finished product so you'll get an idea of what a finished one looks like. This is a green chasuble that is completed. This is green, which is for ordinary time. The other colors, the 4 liturgical colors, are purple, red, white, and green. This particular vestment was designed for the St. John School of Theology and Seminary, and they asked us to use the same gold color trim down the front of all 4 of the vestments so that it would be kind of tied together as a cohesive set. In the past, churches would rely on perhaps a woman in the parish who sewed, or maybe they would order mail order for their vesture. But now we have an opportunity to combine the personality of the parish, the nature of the sacred space, with fine tailoring to come up with a vestment that is suited for your individual